It's a Thursday morning in Bengaluru, Bangalore as we know it, and I just got into an Uber tricycle. Very creative use of technology, and getting a ride from where we're staying, Ibis Hotel, to the other location where others are staying, and it's just fun to be able to experience Bengaluru in another way. For the past couple of days we've been transiting by buses, quite guided, and that had its place, but now I'm going out on more of like a personal adventure here and getting a feel of Bangalore from a different perspective, a different experience. As you can see, bikes are the most popular means of transportation in Bengaluru, and we're soon gonna hit some traffic, I guess, on the way, and you will get the opportunity to get a better feel. But let me tell you that I thought Lagos was crowded and traffic was intense. This is the nicest I've gotten in the past couple of days so far, but maybe I'm going ahead of myself. Let's see what traffic will look like as we progress. But yeah, just trying to get a feel here of what the city looks like. Typically when you stay in a place like this hotel, you come out and the whole environment is often quiet. This one, man, there's no transition. You come out and you hit the crowd, you hit the vibe of the city, and it's beautiful to see all kinds of commercial undertakings and efforts, a lot of building projects going on in the city. I hear it used to be a garden city, lots of green, but with IT, this is the Silicon Valley of India, it's been very urbanized and lots of green spaces have been taken over by constructions, and so it's a mixture now of a concrete jungle, but still quite some green in most parts of the city. So that's the first short intro into this experience of Bengaluru. I promised that we're soon gonna hit some traffic. And for the past 2-3 minutes we've been here waiting for our turn to get going. So traffic, it takes just no time to hit traffic. Well, we're actually waiting at a crossing. As you can see, buses are passing by and we're basically waiting for a turn. Lots of construction of metro to link different parts of the city. As you can see from this image here, you can hear the horns. Living in Europe, I'm not sure in the 4 years I lived in Europe, in Germany, if I heard a horn being used more than 10 or 20 times. It was a rare occurrence. But in cities like this, the horn, you got lots of horn happy fellows. Part of driving is knowing how to use your horn to hunt people out of your way, right? I thought Lagos was the king of this. I thought if you learn to drive in Lagos, you can drive anywhere. Coming to Bengaluru, I've changed my my stance on that. If you can learn to drive in Bengaluru, then you can drive anywhere in the world. Some thought about that about Mexico City, and they also changed their mind this weekend, coming from Mexico and experiencing Bengaluru, driving here. They also changed their mind that it's not Mexico, it's Bengaluru. Well, we're gonna have to wait to see who beats Bengaluru. You can beat a country of 1.4 billion people. Where do you find that again? So here we go. Yeah, you get a feel of that combination of bikes, tricycles, and four-wheeled autos. They call the tricycles here autos, by the way. And so really cool and exotic experience. It's amazing what traveling does to one's horizon, to one's worldview, how one views life. And I'm very sure that going forward, when I meet Indians, be it in Nigeria or elsewhere, I'm going to interact with them from a completely new place. It's just a beauty. You can see this guy, you know, with his bicycle and carrying trash, I think plastic trash. It's just incredible to be here. And my first impression was, wow, this feels like home. This feels like Lagos. But the longer I stay here, I feel like it's Lagos taken to a completely new level. It's just amazing. So from time to time you get into a more peaceful ride here with some space and some quiet. I'm sure I don't have to scream for you to hear me, but yeah, what an experience it's been. It looks like trash business is some really good business here. You can see this guy collecting trash. It's actually a lady collecting lots of it. A young lady. Seems to be very good business. Yeah, big city. You gotta find a way to dispose of the refuse, right? But I did mention to you that in the midst of the concrete, there's still green. You see trees on roadsides, and there are parts where you just really see a lot of green. But even in places like this, you should see some levels of a bit of green here and there, unlike even my concrete jungle, Lagos, where green is increasingly in existence. Apart from Ikoyi, maybe. I hardly think of green parts of our city. There are some estates. Go to a VGC in Lagos, where you find a lot of green within the estate, which is a great initiative. But yeah, but here you see a lot of concrete, a lot more concrete than green. Depends on which part of the city you're in. The ride continues.